Alright, but I say what I saw yeah, the most authoritative show. For the records, in fact, I may dear Bintina for some time now. We've not come your way with for the records now. But before see because from my I say I feel grooming and barbers. Ewo dome a commercial bank and encha wa okwa yibe yuti come on. Ye bubu more fine amount. I feel grooming and barbers. I feel grooming and barbers. Moving away from my infield grooming and barbers, yanko a NDC, Assin not by election. The question we are asking is, did NDC really win the by-election? That is the question we are asking. Meaning say they make a woman tie they make you minya boswa atimdidie etoke, we know it. This kind of atimdidie is not going to stop us from speaking truth to power, said the tier and I said the end tier. Now, Yabeko Assin by elections, near share a year the aftermath. Did NDC really win it? But you shared the difference between retaining a seat and winning a seat. When it comes to a year, Sabio retaining a seat, if retaining a seat and winning an election are two distinct outcomes in the context of political representation and elections. Retaining a seat refers to a situation where an incumbent candidate or a political party successfully holds onto a seat they already occupy in an election. So in this case, NDC retained the seat. Winning an election pertains to the act of securing victory in an election, particularly for a candidate or a political party that was not previously in power in the particular seat or office. So your question says, NDC retaining seat and now winning a seat or election. NDC did not win. That is one. Two, say NDC winning poor. Young question the details of the numbers. The numbers. Makachemu focus. Who pay attention to the details of the numbers and who realizes that NDC won but lost. I'm not here to say anything against the NDC. I said NDC won but lost. Even if we are to take in the context that NDC won. If you look at the numbers very well, Yadika establishes that there is a clear difference between retaining a seat and winning a seat. NDC did not win. They retained their seat. But even in the retaining of the seat, let's look at the numbers and you will realize that there was a problem somewhere. There was a problem somewhere, which I believe the NDC must go back to the drawing board. Now, share what the problem is. I keep on telling the NDC, more campaign strategy must change. Now, Yanko Assin not by election. Now, the results are a free Assin not by election by. But before that, Yanko a year 2012. Now, Yanko Assin not. Assin not a year constituency, no. In fact, from 1992, MPP a Winniby, NDC a Winniby. Forget Sena a bo a year Canada Japan constituency mu. And ye che mu na Canada Japan one be ye Assin Central. Emma Assin North ete ho. So ye create Assin North in 2012 for 2012 out of Canada Japan constituency. And ye che mu. So ye had Assin North election 2012 project Assin North election 2012 no one area there. Osha Assin North election 2012 they were winning ye NDC for. Ambre Samuel, ANDC ni onya 14,338. Pay attention, focus. Ebenezer Apiakubi MPP nya 12,281. Pay attention to the numbers. TNA. So in 2012, NDC won the seat. 2012 now yete Assin not you can say constituency. Africa and Japan hono. NDC winning seats with 14,338. Followed by MPP with 12,281. But look at the voter turnout. The voter turnout was total vote cast was 27,763. Now Yanko a year 2016. 2016 Assin not by election. During 2016, NDC lose vote. Pay attention. Ora Ambre Samuel. Obianim said 2016. Now there was a wind of change blowing. Most of the seats FLA off. So 2016, Assin not seat no ana NDC Ambre Samuel Ekurano. Olusu vote from 14,000 Tieheyi. The entire NDC must go back to the drawing board. Olusu vote from 14,000 plus to 10,751. So Olusu about 4,000 votes. Now election be a Olusu voter. One will expect that the vote in Olusu will go to your opponent. So if you look at the reflection in 2016, MPP for 12,000 in 2012, but because Ambesam will lose votes in 2016, Ekoka and MPP for the MIA moving from 12,000 to 15,553. That is about 3,000 a year vote addition. Now, you're moving for a year 2020. 2020 election, then James Jachikwesen comes to the scene. 2020 election away from 2012, away from 2016. James Jachikwesen of the NDC. Ebe movie NDC vote free 10,000 in 2016. And they call all the way to 17,000. Everybody knows that Jachikwesen and Krofono I want to pay Jachikwesen nasem. Tienio. Akufo winning elections in a year Assin North. But Jachikwesen winning a year the parliamentary elections. Now MPP for Afrifa-Mensah wanunya 15,000 in 2016. The vote to set free 15,000. About 14,000. But they can't say any election be annual. Elect a candidate by Lusubu, the vote must transfer into a year. You can't say the next candidate. Now, total vote cast, pay attention. 2020 election total vote cast was 31,691. Pay attention to this. Focus. 31,691. James Jachikwesen of the NDC nya 17,498. Afrifa-Mensah of the MPP nya 14,193. Don't forget say in 2016 candidates biki kanwa munyenye nya kakrakra. Sa candidates ni nyina a appear wa hadinti no. Emma James Jachikwesen ni vote no ekosoro pa. Afrifa-Mensah de esotei. It's understandable. Esotei ya na koka James Jachikwesen de ho. Now surprisingly, nearly 3 to 4 years down the lane, yasa ko by election. Tieheyo. NDC a year candidate 2023 by election James Jachikwesen. NDC Ababio. Charles Opoku of the MPP Abba. Benis Enyonam, of course, insignificant number of 87. Now, Usha 2020 election, total vote cast was 31,691. Usha by election now, total vote cast was 30,418, representing 74.something% of the total voter register. TNA. So Usha Nipa a better aba from a year 2020 and 2023 no. The difference is not much. Obianim say by election be the voter turnout low. But this particular one, the voter turnout was very high. Just like Umewu. Surprisingly, James Jachikwesen wonya 17,498. About 2023 by election, James Jachikwesen enya 17,245. Tieheyo, ahanyansa ewo. So we are 17,498. Now about next election we are 17,245. 245 vote in this water. One family and couple. There are one woman say MPP Charles Opoku for MPP for vote from 14,193. Tienyo. And what they buy a year 12,630. That means over 2,000 vote plus. And that MPP elusu. A year then MPP to me elusu over 2,000 plus votes within a space of 3 years. But Ama Meka and this vote. And yet, you pay attention. So, what about election? Voter turnout was very good, 74%. Also, the margin of a vote cast, the previous election and this election is about nearly 1,000. That means Nipa Mebrepie just as. And to talk of a constituency where President Mahama Akko, where Assin Akko, where all the big wigs of the NDC Akko campaign. Now, when Timian for just a single vote, and come with previous vote, or you like say, oh, any Yanko Kumawu, Yanko Radio, I mentioned Kumawu a dynamics. Yanko Kumawu, now Kumawu, Yabasha Bear from 2016, yeah, Hadia, Yanko Kumawu 2016, Kumawu. Now, when you go to Kumawu elections, 2016, Philip Basua 21,794. Emmanuel William Amwako enya 5,899. Opoku Che Clifford enya, of course, insignificant. By Yanko 2020, Kumawu by election, 2020, Philip Basua lusu a lot of votes to the independent candidate of Kokudia, 11,000, and you can feel it. NDC Bernardo Poku Mafo elusu over 3,000 votes. And the kind independent candidate in India, Philip Basua lusu vote. I can say NDC lusu vote. The independent candidate got it. Now let's come to the by-election of Kumawu Nehadie. When the independent candidate lost significant amount of votes, who won? Who gained those votes? 15,000 plus. When NDC lost significant amount of vote, so MPP could move their vote from a year 14,000 in 2020 election to a year 2023 by-election to 15,000. So they added votes. NDC, on the other hand, Assin did not add a single vote to. That is why I keep telling the NDC that your campaign should be all-inclusive. Rather than being tribalistic, tribal segregation, and being antagonistic against the views of other people, other than that, you will win. And don't make it look like the Assin by-election is a reflection of what will happen in the general election. It is never a reflection of what will happen in the general election. In any case, Assin Ekufado Ewini 2020, Ewini 2016. Candidate Wenwan Assin for the Penasem. That's a fact. Now, you're moving the general election. General election, 2008, the first round, Ekufado took the lead. After 8 years of MPP governance, and then so the next election, let NDC not think that it's going to be a walkover because Oko Assin not to crowd. One to me and for a single vote and can't vote. A single vote. A single vote went me and so for the NDC, this is not to make you look any type of way. The question we are asking is, did you really win? I believe that you guys must go back to the drawing board. Obviously, we know why MPP lost a lot of votes. MPP. You rough. But MPP lose vote. Now want to mean fan can with the F1. Then you should know there is a problem somewhere. I think you guys must go back to the drawing board. More man conform when you conform. It's MPP who are here to mano, but most here to mamo. But you need to be able to get independent people. I said that you need to be able to be MPP for Bufusi and Trouble. So to get them on your, you can say, election. So I said not by election, the question we are asking is, did NDC really win? Everyone yankonko ye adwuma bi wo Assin North ho a bari ga ga chem se bibi nti na member eye nana bi yenye sa adwuma ne mfiri ho tew